It's morning here in Copenhagen, and we're about to explore the wonderful capital of Denmark. And what a better way to do it than to fill ourselves up with the one eat the Danish are most famous for. Pastries. Yum. Now we're walking in the center of town, and Strøget here is the main shopping street that takes us down to the beautiful King's Square. A square full of contrast. Drinking Danish beer in New Harbour, watching ballets and plays in the Royal Theatre, buying second-hand stuff at the flea market, and dining at the most prestigious hotel in Denmark, the D'Angleterre. Now this isn't a bad start if you're visiting Copenhagen. But let's leave the beer, pastries and tourists behind and go where people in Copenhagen go. Now this brand new metro not only let you see past the driver, there is no driver, but straight to our next destination, Christianshavn. In the 16th century, Denmark was ruled by a very productive king, King Christian IV. He was the founder of some of the most spectacular buildings and areas in Copenhagen, including this area named after the king himself. Christianshavn means Christian's Harbour. No doubt the king would have been shocked to have seen this abandoned area owned by the Ministry of Defence to be taken over by hippies in the early 70s. Today, 30 years on, these people and their families are still living here, and the city in the city is called Christiania. The community is self-governed with their own infrastructure, but they do welcome visitors. They even do tours here. And as soon as you are past the entrance through one extreme, what used to be called Pusher Street up until recently, when open Mariana stores were demolished, you enter the other extreme. This oasis stretches on for miles, and if you walk by these lakes, you will find that the local Christian's architecture will keep you entertained for miles. Now Christianshavn is a lot more than just Christiania. The canals here speak for themselves, but the cafes and restaurants aren't just known for their location. But the location is pretty good. Only a small walk from there, you get to this little house with a very good view of Copenhagen. It's a true mecca for opera lovers all over the world. This is the brand new opera house in Copenhagen. Kayaking, rowing and canal trips are available here, but a much cheaper option is this bus boat. From the 400-year-old harbour, we are now sailing away into an area that has undergone huge developments in the last 5 to 10 years. You feel the change from old to new as soon as you get off at our next stop. The Royal Danish Library, here you can see it, old mixed with the new. Now this is where we're going. This is Islandsbrygge. Not bad on a sunny day, hey? Artists were the first to discover this area near the city and the big canal. And although a little late to realize its splendor, entrepreneurs have made full use of developing the area. With its own beach and cafe life, Islands Brygge is becoming the hippest place for young Danes today. It's tempting all right, but we'd better move on from the south of Copenhagen. We still have the north and west to cover. Like many other European cities, the rickshaw has become a popular alternative to public transport and taxis. With bike lanes like these, why not beat the traffic to it? Vesterbro translates as the Western Bridge. For many years, this red light district has been the home of prostitutes and striptease. But the red lights have turned green and now welcoming all of Copenhagen to what is now one of the most trendy areas of Copenhagen. Excellent, thank you very much. Okay, bye-bye. With cafes, vintage shops and galleries, it's become a home for young Copenhageners. And despite the changes, the true spirit of Vesterbro is still very much alive. Hey, it's lunchtime. I bet you the spirit is right in here with the Danish smørrebrød. Tak for det. I can't wait. Now, these open sandwiches are unique for Denmark. The combination of rye bread and different sorts of fillings, marinated or smoked fish like here, has been a traditional lunch here for decades. Good. Okay, after this feast, it's time for some exercise. For only 20 kroners, that's £2, you can bike around on these nifty things called city bikes for as long as you like. And you even get your money back. Now that's a cheap spinning class. Now we've entered Nørrebro, the northern part of Copenhagen, and our last destination. Popular with students, graffiti painters and people who just want a good spot in the square. This street, also known as Elm Street, has made more than a creepy name of itself in this part of town. Sushi takeaway, local designer shops and Italian ice cream stands are taking over, but creative minds have worked out a way to combine it all. Coffee and plant shop in one, laundromat and restaurant in the other, and here in Fællevej around the corner, four friends have taken it even further. Gefærlik here is a clothes shop, a gallery, a cafe, a restaurant and a nightclub all in one. This is the end of our tour. I hope you enjoyed it. I could really use a beer now. See you soon.